Today we're going to be talking about this Firecore Laser Level. Nathan Cox here, thanks for joining us on Around the Home. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment, subscribe to my channel. If you have a little ninja on the bottom right of the screen, you can hit him, or around the home, maybe it's sometimes at the top with the subscribe button, wherever it is on your device you're watching it on, please hit that. Top right of your screen, if you're watching on YouTube, we'll have my website link, hundreds of more videos organized really well, a bunch of other resources, lots of stuff there for you, including additional ways you guys can help support us so we can keep creating these great videos for you and all this content. Anyways, let's get back to it. I was sent this laser level from Firecore. Now, if you are interested in buying this laser level, there will be Amazon links in the description down below. You can click on that, get this exact same laser level we have in this video. Also help support our channel because we're Amazon affiliates, okay? So, they sent me this. I want you guys to know right away, this is not a scripted or sponsored video. Okay, this is my video, just gonna unbox it for you, set it up and demonstrate it. Let's check it out, okay? Firecore was very adamant in their messages to me that they want to make sure that I made sure to list their name in the video. So here it is. Here it is. Okay, so hopefully I got the point across. I am feeling a little bit punchy this morning. It's Christmas Eve and it's like gonna be 65 degrees out here in Southwest Missouri. So that's very interesting. So let's just get to it. This is how it comes, a little cardboard box, has a lot of your specs on front, okay? Let's get in a little closer. So we got the little nylon case it comes with, and it does come with batteries. Check that out. Okay, so you guys can see, loading the batteries is gonna be simple. Okay, so there is a thumb screw here, or you can use a flathead screwdriver if you've screwed it in too tight and you're like, crap, I cannot screw it now. Okay, pretty simple there. I will be honest, having the little dividers, because that happens like that sometimes, I do prefer the battery, areas to have the little dividers for them so they don't kind of spin around, but it's really not that bad because there's just 3 batteries. So, I'm being too picky there. Now, if you guys are curious, this one here sells on Amazon for normally around $65, $69. I think today I checked it was $65. And the closest competitor I could find for if you went to a store locally like Lowe's or Home Depot would be their Bosch, okay? Now here is the Bosch unit that I'm gonna compare this one to, okay? So you see the model number and stuff like that, and it retails for $119, so just say $120. So that's almost double. It's practically double what this one is here. And they both use the 3-dot leveling plumb system. They both have a 100-foot range, and they're both using the red laser, okay? So that's pretty, both of them use 3 AAA batteries. Both of them have tripod mounts. This one has your 1/4 inch and your 5/8 inch tripod mounts. So it's a very close comparison. And I'm gonna run you through on this one here and tell you what I think of it. It does have, okay, it's a very basic red case, and it has a rubberized, rugged outside thing here with your lasers up front, okay? So the fit and finish of this is not bad, but it's not as nice as the Bosch. I'm gonna be straight up, okay? The Bosch has a nicer fit and finish, and it's better for being almost twice as much, okay? Well, let's go ahead and get the tripod and set this up here, and I can show you how to use it. Okay, so I played around this for a minute so I can kind of know how it works before I tell you guys. All right, that's kind of the point of a review, right? Not to be too much of a smartass today. We have on top here, it says on off, and then below the switch, there's a padlock unlocked with lightning bolt, padlock, and then padlock locked with the lightning bolt, okay? So basically, there's really three positions of this switch. And this on off here is, well, I guess maybe the on and off is referring to the self-leveling then. Because if you pull it back to off here, but then on this one here, we are lit up. Okay, I don't know if you can see that dot in the camera on my hand. And it's just barely protruding. You gotta kind of finagle it where it'll just barely protrude past the tripod and hit the ground. Like I said, if the mounts were pushed back, you know, on it so that it could stick out further forward, that'd be better. It's really pushing it right here on this one. I'm honestly not sure what you use this mode for, I'll be honest, because I think you would want the self-leveling to be in effect so it actually is plumb and then level for the other dot. So I'm going to put that towards the on, okay, and I'll show you the little dot on the ground. Even though it's been a little trouble for me to get that dot to protrude past the tripod, it is there. Hopefully it's showing up in the camera, but it is there on the little paper. It's clear and easy to see. All right, so as you guys can see on the wall, when you move it, it's wiggling. That's a pendulum there, working like a mini plumb bob inside this thing on the laser. And it doesn't take very long for it to stop wiggling there, you know. I'll do it again so you guys can see. I mean, it's honestly like what? Like within 5 seconds and it sits still. So that's good. Then up on our ceiling there, you can see our plumb dot. Okay, when I was reading the comments on this one here, one of the biggest comments / complaints or questions was, can you turn off the beeper? It's out of range, like if it's leaning too far where it can't self-level, it's gonna beep. And God, that's loud. Okay, so I'm gonna take some electrical tape right here, and we're gonna fix that. Okay, we're just going to, okay, try not to cut my finger because I don't want a very big piece. Okay, take a little piece of electrical tape, and here's a speaker right here, and the black kind of matches too. Now let's try that again. Okay, now that I can handle. That was way too loud before, okay? So that fixes that. Okay, so all in all, the little thing works pretty good. Like I said, I really wish the tripod mounts were in the back so the unit was pushed forward more, because it's very hard to get your ground plumb, you know, mark right there. That would be a good thing for them to improve on, would be to move the mounts towards the back instead of the front. The beeper is way too loud, but easy fix, a little piece of electrical tape, and it's within normal audible levels, you know, not something that's not going to like make your ears bleed, because honestly it's way too loud. With the rubberized coating, it needs to be job site tough, and they say that in the description on Amazon that it's job site tough. So some of you are going to like wonder, well, what are you going to do to test it? And I'm like, well, honestly, a lot of YouTubers go way crazy, like they drop bowling balls on them from like 3 stories up, and even though it's fun to watch, how realistic is that? But on a job site, things fall over. I got it! Because people screw around on job sites, but it still works. Now before I wrap this video up, some of you might be wondering, well, what would I use this laser level for? Okay, now this is a point system. It's only going to show dots. Dots straight out, level, and then your plumb lines up and down. So it's a 3-point plumb laser level. It's not good for hanging, you know, pictures and leveling things in your house. You want like a horizontal, you know, and a vertical cross system that's doing full lines. And those are also available from Firecore. I haven't had a chance to test them or anything like that. After this review, they may or may not want to send me anymore. Okay, but now this is a point system. So like in this garage, if I was wanting to build some storage up above, and I know I needed to keep it at a certain point so it wasn't in the way of the cars, I could run that system. If I knew the car had to stop right here, put that laser level down there, I could run it up, and I could have the dots on the ceiling so I know where to mount it at and where to stop and start it. It's just much more convenient. You know, you can do it with the old traditional plumb bob. You know, I've got a video top right on the screen on how to use a plumb bob, but this is just a quicker, much more convenient way, much more updated, modern way of doing it. Instead of using the plumb bob system. The laser level is just a little bit nicer that way. And so let's wrap this up. I think that was a very full, you know, very realistic unboxing and setup and initial use of this laser level. If any of you guys doubted that this was scripted in the beginning, if you guys still think it is, you guys are on crack. Sorry to tell you. And I'm talking about you, and Ed and Karen in the back. I'm talking to you guys. You guys just aren't happy about nothing. Anyways, Amazon links in the description down below if you're interested in purchasing this unit. Other than that, you guys, please take a moment, if you didn't before, subscribe to my channel, check out my website, additional videos on the right of me. You guys have a great one.